What's going on? Oh my goodness. Logo's still here. Hold on one sec. Let's get rid of that. I want you to see the space around my head. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Thursday, and you know what that means. It's Happy Camper Show. And we're super excited that we're back. Tony's back, Jenny's back. And tonight, we have a really, really special guest, Mtali. He's an unbelievable saxophone player. The vibe is absolutely chillin'. Can't go wrong. Please, if you are looking for a great time tonight and you just want to crack a beer and lay low, this is going to be perfect. It sounds beautiful, and what an amazing guy. And Tony did an amazing job mixing his audio, so I'm really looking forward to it myself. But anyway, I just wanted to welcome you guys to the 17th Happy Camper Show. We're excited. We're going to be on a long stretch of new Happy Camper shows with a lot of surprises, and we can't wait to reveal those in the upcoming weeks. Tony's going to be taking a little trip, but more on that later. I just wanted to, first of all, thank a few people. The last month or so, we've been a little quiet here on the Happy Camper Show, and we're sorry for that, but it was much needed. We had a lot of things that we wanted to do. For example, I am streaming from a brand new PC that I built with my bare hands, with the amazing help by Roger Wakeman, my brother, and Julie, my sister. You helped too. You were there for moral support, so thank you so much. But yeah, we're on this like super steamy streaming computer. It's the Stream Machine, and this thing purrs like a kitten. It's amazing. I know about graphics cards and all sorts of nerdy stuff. I'm very excited. I learned about just where everything goes in the computer, and I'm jazzed about it. I feel like I built a Lego set, and specifically the monorail. So if you remember the monorail, props to you. What else? So thank you again, Roger, Julie. Yeah, just wanted to make sure you guys know how much I appreciate your help over the last month. Second of all, I'm back at Lamplighter. That means I'm serving beer to local Cambridge folks, and I just wanted to say thank you to them, Kayla and AC, and all the Lamp crew. Thank you for taking me back in after a little bit of a furlough throughout the pandemic, but it's really nice being able to serve people again and bring some beers out there, and it's awesome. In fact, I just wanted to bring this out. Boom. Lamplighter's newest. It's called Jamberry. Now, Jamberry is a series. They always come out with a new Jamberry. It has new fruit or berries in it. This one I love. It's got blackberry and boysenberry. Boysenberry. Not to be confused with poisonberry. It's not poisonous. It's delicious. Okay? So run up there and get some. Excuse me. And then I wanted to sort of review a couple things that we've been doing. 2 weeks ago, 2 Fridays ago, we had the pleasure to link up with a local Cambridge music camp called the Hip Hop Transformation, which is basically an 8-week long program. And that 8 weeks. And basically the kids, I think there's about 15 or 20, are basically a combination of rappers and beat makers, and they have access to super high quality studio time, and they were tasked with basically writing a whole album, each making a music video for every song. And then we live streamed the Q&A afterwards to the friends and family, and it was awesome. So I just want to give a shout out to Darren for hooking that up. And also, Red, you know who you are. Thank you very much. It was an incredible time. I had a blast. And yeah, we can do on-site stuff now. So if you need any streaming help, just let me know. And then finally, last week we did the National Folk Festival, which was a blast. We did a lot of video editing. It was 2 days, 4 hours a day. It was incredible. It was a great experience. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Caroline and Blaine for that as well. But anyway, enough of my blabbing, you know? You know, guys, let me do the obligatory, I gotta text Tony and see where he's at. All right, so they're tied up, still waiting on Tony and Mtali and Jenny. Well, Jenny's ready, obviously. Jenny's always ready to go. She's like, hey, don't F with me, man. I'm ready to go right now. Bam. Oh, you want me to do this? Oh, I'm done with it. That task, check. I'm Jenny. Jenny on the spot. Hold on, stand by. So while you wait, I'm gonna put you on Mr. Logo here. And, well, actually, no, you know, we're gonna do this. We're gonna bring you to, yeah. It's a Happy Camper Show. It's Thursday. We ready for rock and roll. Look at that. Camper cam all set up. Loving the orange tones. It's very nice. It looks very much like that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Kalima. That one. But I like it. It's very like orange uplighty cave. But that's cool. 'Cause I love that. Very vibey. What was I saying? Raiders of the Lost Ark? Did anybody like the fourth one? The Crystal Skull? I don't think so. I think they jumped the shark, if you can even jump a shark in that series. Because it's like all far-fetched anyway. Yeah, well, are we the assholes? Because we think that one jumped the shark? When in fact they were like, from the whole time, they were like, was any of this believable, guys? Come on. Suspend disbelief. We got George Lucas and Steven Spielberg working on a movie together. Just be thankful, okay? Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's a good one. But what's the sorry, I had a little nose itch. Not inside, but on the rim. The Last Crusade. That's it. With Sean Connery. In Greek. So good. Shout out to Dave Martineau, who says that 20 times a year. But that's just enough times to say, in Greek, in the Sean Connery accent. Well, let's see what these guys are up to. I mean, clearly they're getting ready. They're feeling the vibe. The saxophone is getting warmed up. Let me see here. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Looks good. Bam. Oh, man. You guys don't know what I'm doing. Nothing important. Just trying to make the show run. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I was just texting. I just watched a Netflix special called The Social Dilemma. I highly recommend it to anybody who just stares at their phone a lot. It'll scare you. It'll scare you. I mean, this is all stuff, it's like stuff that everyone's like, yeah, we've been talking about this for like 10 years. But then it all comes together and you're like, oh, shit. We're in trouble. We're addicted to our technology. So, if you want to get scared tonight, The Social Dilemma on Netflix. I'm here to give recommendations. All right. Well, what else? How are you guys? I'm not looking at the chats, but maybe I should be. Let's bring the chats up. Donnie, are you out there? Donnie! Donnie! You out there, Donnie? Damn. Okay. Give me one sec. Doing more things. Oh. 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 Oh man, looking like Happy Camper Show's blowing up. Hey guys, how are you? Let me just send a little email to Toneth. Toneth is what I call him. His name is Toneth Baloneth. Come on now. Boom. Boop, boop. So, it's Thursday. It's September. Fall is finally happening. That's my favorite time of year. I don't know about you guys, but I'm part of the, I guess there's really a split between Americans these days. You know what I'm talking about. It's between who likes when it's really cold and who likes when it's really hot. You know? And I'm the kind of guy who likes my bedroom to be about 60 degrees all year. And I have the windows open in the winter. I love cold weather. I love fall weather. So I'm excited that it's here and that the leaves are going to turn and that I'm going to wear a sweatshirt. Because that is clearly the best piece of clothing ever assembled, ever made. It's a sweatshirt. And then jeans, obviously, specifically Levi's. Shameless plug. I love Levi's. They don't pay me to say this. All right. Well, we got some patient people watching. You guys, anybody who's watching right now, the biggest thing you could do for us would be to share this particular link to your friends and say, tune in tonight, because Mtali is dope. And everyone who watches this is going to enjoy themselves, and everybody who doesn't will regret it. So if you can do anything for us right now, just spread the word about this amazing music, because it's going to blow your mind. And I truly, we just don't have enough viewers. There's a good amount of viewers, but we just need more. So if you have a friend that needs some chill vibes on this beautiful Thursday, please send them the link. Thank you. It's a public service announcement. Also, if you love us, like love, then we also have a Venmo account. It's at The Happy Camper Show. And you know, that's a really good place for you to help us out monetarily, which we also need to get from city to city. But under no obligation, please. No obligation. But only if you're feeling like, woo, I love this. I love these guys. Bam! There's a $20 bill digitally sent through Venmo. Or, wham! $5 just to say I love you. You know, these little things go really far for us, and we really appreciate it. Cool. Well, looks like pretty soon they're going to get started. This is my lot in life. I get on. They're like, 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, we'll be back in 15. And I'm like, okay. And then 30 minutes later, I'm still here chatting your ear off. Being like, blah, blah, blah. I've got all these things that I want to talk about. Look, it's fall. It's my favourite. Oh, I love when the leaves change and it's cold. This is what I talk about when I don't know what else to talk about. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Oh. I'm an English man. Hello. I'm English, yeah. I like music, I like saxophone, so I'm very excited about tonight. It's going to be totally amazing. I know that. So that's why I'm sticking around. Me wife. Me dog. I got 9 kids. We all huddle around me MacBook Pro. We watch it on Facebook. The Happy Camper Show. The Happy Camper Show. Happy Camper Show. Tony, help! I'm running out of material, Tony! It's not like I ever had any material. That's what's so funny. Whatever. Jamberry. Lamplighter, thank you. We're getting close, guys. Just bear with me. Pat! Pat! Oh, Pat! Pat! Come on, Pat, you gave us money. Pat Shepherdson. Pat Shepherdson, everybody, just donated to the Happy Camper Show when we haven't even started yet. Pat, thank you so much. Pat. Love that. Thank you so much. It truly is a huge help to us. And what can we do to repay you? Let's give you the best musical experience that you've ever had. Well, I mean, let's be honest. You've probably, I don't know, if you've seen like Australian Pink Floyd or something, and that's pretty damn good. It's hard to beat, okay? It's like seeing real Pink Floyd. Or maybe you have seen real Pink Floyd. Or maybe you've seen Roger Waters. Or maybe you've seen David Gilmour in concert. I've seen both. David and Roger separately. Both amazing shows. I don't know why I'm talking about this except live music, guys. How amazing is live music? And how much does it suck that we can't have it right now? We just can't. But we can have something like this. It's like a... I don't know what the word is. It's like it's a substitute. It's a surrogate. No. Is that right? I don't know. It's a substitute for the live music experience, and it's not the same. We know it's not the same, but it's pretty damn good. And what's cool about live streaming is that you can get the audio just right. The worst thing is, so I saw Rush 40. That's the 40th anniversary of Rush with Dave Martineau, shout out. And we were perpendicular to the stage. We were literally just 90 degrees from the stage on the side. Way up. And it sounded like crap. It was like it took both of our musical imaginations to just piece the music together as we remembered it. But it was incredible, and I loved it. And yet I would have loved to get that monitor mix in my ears. And that's what you get with live streaming. You get the crystal clear audio, and it's like you're backstage hanging. So, we'll take it. We'll take it. Let me see. Who we got? Who we got streaming up in here? Who's chatting? Chatting. Bop, 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 bet. Who's out there? Ooh. Oh, look at that. I'm looking at the chats right now, and we got some spam coming from Twitch. Want to become famous? Buy followers. Shut up. Get out of here. We ain't got time for that. We're building this organically, bro. All right? Don't need you. Get out of here. La 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 la. Right. Okay. Am I gonna have to do prop comedy again? You know how that works out. If I start whipping out props so I can do improv, this is gonna be a bad night. I guess let's talk about first thing that I see. Okay, I'm looking at some books. Ooh. What's this? It's a George Harrison book. Living in the Material World. Hey, Donnie. There's my boy, Donnie. Shout out. Shout it out. Hey, guys. I'm just going to look around my room and talk about stuff until they're ready. So this is the book, Living in the Material World. There's an awesome 2-part documentary produced by Martin Scorsese about Mr. George Harrison, who, before I saw it, I was like, yeah, George, totally. But I'm like a Paul guy, and like sometimes I'm a John guy. After seeing this, there's no other option. George Harrison is the truth. This guy knew what he was doing. Unbelievable songwriter. And it's like he was just waiting. just waiting on a whole bunch of material, and then they broke up. He was like, yes, I got to release it. And he was like, you know, wah wah, hallelujah. We got, isn't it a pity? Isn't it a pity? Well, isn't it a shame how we break each other's hearts and cause each other pain? Such a good song. God damn it. I love George Harrison. Oh my God. We got Haley Broderick. Favorite movies? Yes, Pat Shepardson, The Quiet Beetle. Of course, he was quiet because he was like, I'm just going to let these two idiots yell at each other. Then this whole thing is going to dissolve. And then it's George Harrison time. It's my George Harrison moment. And he took it. Arguably the best solo Beatle. I mean, it's some of the other, like John and George, John and Paul, they had great stuff, but like it's like one hit here, one hit there. George came out the gate swanging. Favorite sci-fi? Okay, right now, my favorite sci-fi is The Expanse on Amazon Prime. That is an incredible show. First season, it's a little rocky. You're like, oh, where am I? I don't know exactly what's going on. Season 2, you're like, whoa, writing is way better. And then I think season 3, that's when Amazon bought it and got that Bezos money. Just injected in. So that now there's all those space fights and all this cool stuff that happens. It's pretty incredible. And also the story is amazing. That's a really good one. I was really into Dark, a German show on Netflix. It's kind of like time travel, and it takes a really cool new twist on time travel. It was so good. It was so cool. Got to watch it in German with the English subtitles. What else? Garage Crew. What up? Oh yeah, Haley, The Expanse. Crush that immediately. And recently I watched Legion, which is like a Marvel, like X-Men spinoff that I think it's on Netflix or Hulu. I think it might be Hulu. I'm not sure, but it was cool. It's super trippy, and like it's all because the main character is supposedly crazy, but maybe not. Maybe he's got another mutant living inside of his head. Who knows? Check it out. 4.5 stars. Favorite bass player? Damn. I think favorite bass players are Chris Squire from Yes, Jaco Pastorius, and then, you know what? I'm going to say it. Paul McCartney. That dude, like, if you listen to, what's the one? Something. George Harrison wrote the song Something, and that's a gorgeous song. You can listen to it, but you never pay attention to what Paul's doing down here. On the bass, it's insane. It's a whole song in and of itself that you could just listen to. You're like, how did he come up with this? So, I mean, just like harmonically, it's gotta be like Paul is fantastic. And then actually Chris Squire from Yes took that a step further. He was so good at like singing harmonies and just, and then I do love a Jaco Pastorius just for like the insane mind trip of it all. And then there's tons of bassists that are awesome. In fact, like it's like kind of hard because to be the best bassist, you have to blend in and do the right thing for the music at any given time. And being a good bassist means that you're not sticking out too much. In fact, you're just cradling and holding the rest of the song like a child. So that's a good bassist for you. What do we got? Chaco! Yeah. Hey, Tony. Tony's talking to me on the chat. Hey, bud. Oh, Pat. I'm sorry. It is you. You are the best bassist. I'm sorry I didn't look at this. Oh, my God. What other kind of things we got going on? Folks, chat with me. Chat. Pat. Crushing the bass, man. Slapping the bass, man. Yo, what's up, Jobin? Slapping the bass, man. Slapping the bass. Slapping the bass, man. I play the keyboard, if anybody is interested. It's this thing. It's the thing with the white and black keys that go... And I like that instrument. I started playing piano when I was little, and I've always wanted to play guitar. Have no idea what I'm doing because it's such a different concept. I like seeing it all laid out in front of me, left to right, low notes to high notes, and then each octave is just boop, 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 what up? And then this, I'm like making a shape. I'm like, what note am I hitting? I don't know. What notes are there? I don't know. So anybody who, ooh, yes, John Entwistle. Ha! Yeah! Yeah, dude. Anyway, anybody who plays guitar out there, you guys are amazing. Let's text old Tony. Do you guys want to hear some music? Because I do. If I listen to this intro song one more time, I'm interested actually in writing my own to replace this. And maybe writing like 19 songs so that they never repeat. And I'm always pleasantly surprised. Like hearing some from my own brain. That'd be cool. Thank you, Pat Shepardson. He says I'm a pretty good vocalist, and I appreciate that. I like how you're pretty good. Could be better. Practice makes perfect, Griff. Practice. You'll get there. I know that's not what you meant, but I think it's funny. I'm running out of beer. I can't believe I'm going to drink more than one beer in just this intro. For everybody watching at home, my name is Griffin Bach, and I work here at Gigabit. And Gigabit and the Happy Camper Show are incredibly proud to bring you this wonderful musical journey that we're on. And, I mean, what's more important in life than amazing musical journeys? I think the vast majority of our viewership are people who could not live without live music. And that's pretty cool. What was your favorite live performance, everybody? Send in the chats and I'll respond. Thanks, Pat Shepardson. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. I do need to practice. It's gotten the old instrument has gotten rusty in COVID. It's just been sitting idly. But yeah. Would you ever join an air guitar contest? Julian Huey, I have started numerous air guitar contests. Or I shouldn't say contest because I haven't challenged anyone. I'll just do it. And then other people might be like, yeah, what's up? I'm psyched. And I'm like, yeah, it's fun. It's the best instrument because you can't hit a wrong note. Look at that. When you just... Tony is doing his makeup, yes. Yes. He said, we're going to be ready at any minute, so get your party hats on. We're about to have some music. TLT trivia. That's a fantastic idea. Actually, Shelly, I think that maybe in the next couple episodes, we're going to do some TLT trivia right here in the pre-show with old Griff. Because who knows how long this pre-show is supposed to go at any given time. So we'll have time to do trivia. What other ideas could we do during this time while we're hanging out? Yes, Tony will moderate. By the way, so Haley, Breaking Benjamin, Chevelle. I'll be honest, not. That's maybe I don't know enough about that. Ooh, oh my God, Shelley, who opened for TLT at the Northampton Fairgrounds? I've only known Tony for 6 months. I'm just a baby in terms of Tony Lee Thomas trivia. I'm just a young student of Mr. TLT. Tony, what's the answer? You gotta give it to us. I'm on the edge of my seat. What is it? Don Charter's here. Hey, Tony Lee Thomas. No love for Griff. Oh my God. Oh my God. First of all, Jefferson Starship, what are we talking about over here? Don't tell me that Tony opened for Jefferson Starship. That song, Jane, runs my life. Jane, Jane, Jane. Even speak. Oh man, I am drowning. The hell is even speak? I feel so lost. I don't know. Okay. It is officially 9:17. We're an hour and 17 minutes over. But guess what, everybody? This is the job. Oh, look at this can. It actually kind of matches the background. Jamberry. By the way, people at home, if you've never had Lamplighter, you really should. It's not just the brewery that I happen to work at. It is also one of the best breweries I've ever been to. So if you want something absolutely juicy and delicious, maybe a Belgian style, we got plenty of New England style IPAs. Got all sorts of cool bottle-aged things. I got a bunch of them in my fridge right now, waiting for a special occasion. Maybe tonight. I don't know. But you ought to check it out. They're absolutely amazing, and they're run by amazing people. So, you have to get some. Oh. Damn. Hold on. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Okay. Do I have any more books? Chuck Fuller says, Tony! I'm assuming that you're saying, Tony, get on screen. Please. There's Mtali. Mtali's over here. Look. Whoop, on the other side of the screen. Mtali looks ready. Can't wait. I can't wait to hear some saxophone. That's all I want to do is hear a saxophone. That's all I want to do. I want to hear some MFing saxophone, okay? GD it. I want to hear some MFing saxophone. Look at that thing. It's brass. It's beautiful. It's shiny. It's reflecting all the orange tones. In the camper. The camper's beautiful. The camper's lit beautifully tonight. And Jenny. I don't know where you are in there, but I hope she makes an appearance. We love Jenny. Who loves Jenny Porter out there? Please send an emoji. I know that I wish there was a Jenny Porter emoji out there, but maybe we can get something close. She does like tequila, so if you whoever's out there, if you love Jenny, send some tequila emojis. And I don't know if there's tequila, but there's definitely like a little cocktail or something like that. And then, or some musical notes. Someone crushing some music in any way possible. And then if you love Tony, well, maybe send like, I don't know, like some cigarette emojis. Maybe, is there a PBR emoji? Or a wolf emoji. Yeah. Yeah. For Oma. I miss Oma. Oma is such a sweet lady. Such a sweet wolf girl. Such a beautiful dog. Okay. All right. And we got notice that we are ready. Here we go, everybody. We're at the Happy Camper Show. In fact, I forgot this slide, so I'm just going to do it. Oh. Well, let's do it. Oh. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to me blab. We have the Happy Camper Show. Enjoy.
Well, I had to get away and leave it all behind me in a camper someone probably cooked meth with in the 90s. I opened up the door and stepped inside, and it smelled like an elderly couple had died. So I built myself a traveling studio. I packed up my dog and hit the rodeo to come play for you wherever you'll let us. But you better be up to date on your tetanus. Welcome to the Happy Camper Show.
I did again. I didn't breathe. I didn't breathe.
Wherever you'll let us, but you better be up to date on your tetanus. Welcome to the Happy
All right, we're live. We're live. This is so exciting. So, it's good to see you guys. It's good to be back. Let me get my shit together here real quick. Oh, Jesus. That's what I look like? Oh, no. I say that every morning in the mirror. Looks like we're stuck with this again, bro. Anyway, it's so good to see you guys. Pat, I want to thank you first and foremost. I think you might be the first person to ever donate before any artist has played a single note. Not only generous, but also faithful, which I appreciate. Haley, it's great to see you. I really want, I don't know how much of you were in here for all of the Griff conversation, but I think we should circle back to Tony Thomas trivia at some point, because there are some fascinating little anecdotes and nuggets back there in the past. Haley, it's good to see you. You, as usual, are first in, last to leave, and I appreciate you. Julian, glad to see you again. Paul, nice poll on the Northampton Tri-County Fairgrounds show. I don't remember how that was some years ago, but it was impressive. Anyway, it's good to see you guys. I hope you've all been well. I hope you're taking good care of each other. I'm not gonna sit here and dilly-dally any longer, because I'm too excited about our guest tonight. Our guest tonight. is maybe, well, I have lofty expectations about what's going to happen. This is some of the most dynamic and beautiful music that I've heard in a long time. In the last week of binging his material and absorbing his contributions, not just musically, but politically and in the education environment, the academic environment. It's all very impressive, and I find that I'm here getting to know a very righteous dude. So everybody meet Mtali Shaka Banda. Say hi, Mtali.
How y'all doing? I don't think there's any better way to introduce myself than to just start playing. So that's what I'm going to do.
Love it.
If you're listening, you can try that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Something like somewhere running through the rain, running past my goals, chasing all the smoke. I know how it feels when it's hard to make a way, but we rise today. Ain't no easy way to get through the day. When it's hard, we say. Through the rain, running past my goals, chasing all the smoke. I know how it feels when it's hard to make a way, but we rise today. Ain't no easy way to get through the day. When it's hard, we say, I'm gonna get by when the going gets rough. I'm gonna love life till I'm done growing up. And if I go down, then I go down swinging. I still smiling and my heart still singing. I'm gonna get by when the going gets rough. I'm gonna love life till I'm done growing up. And if I go down, then I go down swinging. I still smiling and my heart still singing. How y'all doing? My name's Mtali Banda. Normally I have a whole band, but tonight it's just me. And it's going to be a fun time with a happy camper. I call this one morning mantra because I like to say it before I go to sleep and when I wake up, and it's just when the times are rough. I'm gonna get by when the going gets rough. I'm gonna love life till I'm done growing up. And if I go down, then I go down swinging. I still smiling and my heart still singing. I'm gonna get by when the going gets rough. I'm gonna love life till I'm done growing up. And if I go down, my eyes still smiling and my heart still singing. Yeah. I hope y'all gonna have fun tonight. A lot of the music I'm playing today is unreleased music. It's all unreleased music. It's going to be a part of an upcoming album about what it's like to go home, but you've never been home going. Because homecoming is going back, but going is to a destination that one has not yet been to. And so homegoing is it's a journey, it's a process, and as this night unfolds, I'll share ideas of what that means to me. But a lot of this for me means going back home, which is Malawi, and what that meant to go back as an adult with a whole set of experiences that were not always Malawian. And so when you go back, what does that look like? What does that feel like? And so I hope when you're hearing this music, that's sort of the journey you're going on with me. But I hope we all have our own homegoing journeys, and we're gonna explore that. All right.
When was the last time you were in Malawi, Mtali?
4 years ago.
Yeah.
4 years ago. 4 years ago, actually. This month. Yeah. So let me honor that. Yeah. 4 years ago this month. Would have been this month. I would have been back there, but COVID had to be a bit of mistress.
So is the album you're talking about, is that Rites of Passage?
The album I have is Rites of Passage, yeah.
Okay.
But the new album.
departures. You got a story for us about that one?
Not fledged out, but I got a story for this other one that I'm about to play. I think I'm realizing, you know, there's a lot of depth to these stories, and I'm figuring out how do I share them adequately and give them the depth, you know. Sometimes it's convenient to tell stories we want to tell, and sometimes we got to tell the actual stories for how they went down, and I think I'm still realizing how do I do that in a way that's comfortable and fluent. So yeah, but this next one, I'm gonna intro it. Did not prepare this intro, so we're gonna go with it. How's that sound? I think we all have places where we've been, but you didn't think you could go there. This is that story. So when you go back home to Malawi and you go back to the village, there's a saying of you're going back full circle and the ancestors are rejoicing. You found your way. Home. And I remember getting back there in Nkata Bay, Chatuka Village, to the farm where my grandfather was buried and my grandmother. The song Black Boy Fairy Tales, because that's what it felt like. Fast forward 5 years, a year and a half ago, my grandfather on my mother's side honestly helped raise me. Who I spent summers with and practically lived with. At one point I did live there. But a week before this music was all coming together, he had passed. Thinking, you know, about what is home, and maybe home ain't just physical. although I didn't write this with him in mind. This is for my grandfather. And the lyrics I wrote for him. You know, relationships are complicated, but you gotta cherish them. When I wake up, I hear your voice. It pains me that you're not here. And every time I close my eyes, I know that you're still near. Going home. And every time I wake up, home, going home. Black Boy Fairy Tales. When I wake up, I hear your voice. It pains me that you're not here. And every time I close my eyes, I know that you are near. Oh, I'm going and every time I wake up, and every time I close my eyes, I'm looking for the way up. And then you gon' cross my mind. I know it's been a year, but you're weighing on my mind, and I don't know what to say. You gave me all my dreams, and you tell me how to hope, and I hope I make you proud, but I don't know what to do here. Still here, you've been here, if you here, gotta go, wanna go, home's home, so you know. Home, going and every time I wake up, going home. This one's for all the ancestors. Every time I wake up, and every time I close my eyes, looking for the way up, and then you go and cross my mind.
I just want to say that, you know, I'm a fan of music before I'm a musician, and I love to go on a journey. I love to be taken away, and I started drifting with you in that sax world, and I snapped myself back because I got so much stuff to keep track of over here. I didn't want to not be there if you came back to the vocal mic. That was so beautiful, Mtali.
Thank you.
That brought me
Thank you.
tears.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
I'm not alone in feeling that way. Pat Shepardson, bassist from Berkshire County. So smooth. TLT, you've never let me down on introducing me to great musicians. Thank you, brother. The Kevin Tran, that voice though, beautiful. Lee Cummings, amazing sound. Damn, that sax is incredible. Sean Spring. Sean, you still owe me a Magic game. I'm thinking about booting you from the show. You keep ducking me like this. Damity Gordon, fire. Jennifer Walensky.
That's fam.
Yeah. I've been emailing Damity or trying to. I agree more. Jennifer Walensky. Jennifer Walensky might be the one to throw an eggplant emoji into the chat. I'm not gonna bore you with everything that's going on in here, Mtali. But you know what? So some of the stuff you were talking about, behind this song, right?
Yeah.
I realized. So I've been back here all day trying to get you all dialed in, and then when I walked back there to grab my beer for the show and kick back, I'm getting excited. I realized you'd be staring at this weird painting the whole time that you're like 2 feet away from.
I like it.
So that's the last. I originally went to college to be a painter.
Oh, nice.
And that's the last painting I ever
You
tried
would go to
do.
Skidmore to do painting.
Yeah. And that was my grandfather.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's real.
I thought you'd like to know that
That's
since you
real.
just shared with us about that last tune.
Yeah. Yo. Wow.
Can you paint me a deeper picture about this farm you're telling me about?
Yeah. It's beautiful, man. It's a farm. It's where my grandfather and grandmother. I mean, it's in the village where my family lived. Grew up. My dad was born. Or I don't know if he was born there, but it's where they were. It's the family. You know, we go back generations. And so, yeah, that's where my grandfather and grandmother passed. Was living on that farm after they served the life and lived the life. And so they're buried there now. And yeah, every time you go back, you go back and you pay your respects, you pray, you put the flowers down, you give a little bit of devotion to the space and acknowledge the ancestors that are
For the
there.
ancestors.
Yeah.
Do you have any aspirations for that to be your final resting place?
If that's where I die, I'm my religion's Baha'i faith, so Baha'i law is, you're buried. I think it's you're buried within a hour travel or 2 hour travel. Like there's a significance to where you physically pass.
Interesting.
And where you are buried. So if I were to live there, and if that's where I go, that's where I go.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
what is the ideology behind the proximity of where you pass?
I think there's an idea of, the next world ain't too far from us, and the idea of being separated too far from your body and familiarity and all of that, I think, goes into that belief. Yeah. And so we don't do cremation either.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this next one though, before I do it, this is the part where I like to get a little more righteous and make all the white listeners feel a little bit uncomfortable, sometimes really uncomfortable.
Talk to me.
I realized that being a musician in this area is complicated. Being a musician in any area is complicated, but being a black musician in predominantly white spaces, it's always interesting. And what this summer has shown me is they want us, but they don't want us, and the moment we express our pain, our anger, our frustration, it's never understood, and it's always stigmatized. And so I realized, I'm gonna use my stage and my platform to talk that shit when I can. And what a better night than tonight. I think I like to use this space to indict all white people, because I think that's important. You know, and in the other lives that talk about this is how when the Black Lives Matter movement first started, the majority of the white people I knew were not okay with it. You know, the majority of the white people I knew thought Mike Brown deserved to die.
Me too.
And
Same experience.
I think that's telling. And I think that's telling right now. And I think nobody's going to know if your performance is real or not but you. But you got to do it for the right reasons. You can't be doing it because you're trying to make black people feel good. You can't be doing it because you're trying to make yourself feel good. You got to be doing it because it's the right thing to do. I was sitting outside of a cafe where I work, outside, socially distancing, and last Saturday, and a sea of Blue Lives Matter cars were driving by doing their legal protest, and everyone around me that was sitting was not okay with this, but for them it was almost amusing. For them it was laughable. Here are these people, ha ha ha, with this ideology, ha ha ha. Of course the police are escorting them, right? Because for a lot of them, the only thing is all they saw was Trump supporters. That's what they said. I didn't see one Trump sign. All they saw was people that had different beliefs than them, and so they thought it was funny. I saw people that would want to see me dead. I saw people that would laugh at my body being dead. I saw people that would take my name and drag it in the streets if I were dead. You know, and I think that's the thing is, a lot of y'all watching think it's okay. A lot of y'all watching think it's okay to simply just laugh at these people, say that you're stupid Trump supporter or this or that. But you're forgetting this ain't just ideological. Trump's out, what then? You know, and so it's important to think about that, but also to think about your own positionality. And so for y'all, it might be a yacht club debate, but for real people, this is real existence and real things in real life. I don't know. There ain't no closing to that, but just something I've been thinking about.
Not only do I feel the same way, I actually was just explaining this to an ex-girlfriend of mine recently who is white, and she was asking me questions about awareness, and I think it's not an uncommon experience in what's going on now and what's been going on for people to feel like, when they feel a little whisper from their conscience about culpability, to reach out to their one black friend to make themselves feel better. And I got into it. I was 100% honest with her, and I said, all right, if you want, because it's one thing to explain the ideas, our feelings, but it's another thing to give clear examples. And that's what I did. And the first example was, I remember 20 years ago, and I've seen you tell the story of how you got pulled over, and it's funny how all you had to do was this and that, and you got a warning. And it's like, how can you ignore the lack of awareness that comes from telling that story and laughing about it, but also the lack of awareness that there are those of us who are afraid to get behind the wheel of our cars because that could lead to a lethal consequence.
There's towns I don't go through.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
There's towns I don't go through.
Me too.
And not without warrant. Not without people who look like me that went through there and had some horror stories. This right here, New England. Yeah, man. I mean, I could spend a whole day indicting New England white people. But come to my TED Talk. Yeah, so this next one, it's a new song, and I'm going to bring Forrest out on here.
Forrest, come on over here. I just realized we have a headphone shortage in the camper, so I'm going to give him my phones and my mic.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep monitoring the tech over here, so we're going to get personal on the studio side, and you guys can face off. I just want to say one more thing. I want to thank you for having the courage to discuss this stuff in a public format and to continue to, because again, another experience that some people just ignore or are not aware of is that just the discussion, just the vocalization can have consequences.
Oh yeah. But
So I appreciate you.
I've learned, you got to talk that shit when you can, because it don't feel good if you got it in you. And
How else are we going to move forward?
yeah, but also how else am I going to sleep at night?
I don't. I don't. I sleep with one eye open.
Purely selfish. But also as far as going to be over there, is that what we're doing?
Here. Look at us. Oh, wait, you want to over there?
I think that works. Though.
Yeah.
That kind of works, because then we can really
Okay.
because we've never done
In
this.
fact,
We've never done this before.
right, no, because I got a short part, so you got to be over here. Plus, you'll be by the mic. So that's
I'm gonna make it. We're gonna make it. What up, everybody?
See, look at that.
It was all
last
last
week.
A little.
So yeah, just
What up, everybody?
yeah. So this song, the idea of is a common phrase that is always used when you look at history. In the civil rights movement is this phrase of where do we go from here? And that's what this is about, where you have this moment in history that's unique to any other moment in history, and where do we go? What do we do with this information? Yeah. But we don't know. Where do we go from here? Home is nowhere to find. But if we close our eyes, then maybe we'll realize that we don't know. Where do we go from here? The pain is too much for us. It's all we have to hold. So what if we let it go? But we don't know. Why don't you take it for us?
Yeah. See, I'm cut from a different cloth, so difficult to be an individual. Remember all the time I spent so miserable. The line I crossed invisible. The shine is always visible. On stage or in the booth, I'm living proof. You should bend the rules if fools fall in love. Mr. T sending me sympathy. Simply a dreamer who believed in what he's meant to be. Coincidentally, seen some scenes like a gift to me. Give it back to y'all and hope you follow. In the path I lead, the life I used to dream about. Right to feed my family now. My mom should rightfully be proud. That's right. Promise I will bow to no man. That's the slogan. I teach the Logan. My whole hand's a winner. No way you catch me folding. I'm Rodan. Monstrously fly. In both bands, I'm Conan. Bars burying all my opponents. The moral of the story is no matter what they call you, just use it as the fuel to rise up. Keep your eyes up. Yeah, just keep your eyes up. Take it away, Mtali.
Where do we go from here? Home is nowhere to find. But if we close our eyes, then maybe we'll realize that we don't know. Where do we go from here? Home is nowhere to find. But when we close our eyes, then maybe we'll realize that we don't know. You got another A for us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
constant. Now, whether you know it or not, get ready, we steadily seeking the top, perpetually reaching through speakers. My speech is the reason they clearing the bleachers and shots. Game winning with service like women and women and children and elderly citizens taking the risk. But listen, this isn't typical penmanship, more like Olympic events. Sprints cover the distance like cellular phones, ready to roam the earth like David Carradine, carrying nothing but microphones and poems. Kung fu hustle, black carousel, taking for cash, handle big trouble. Double entendres, never been obvious, needing to hit or cheat like it's Contra. Multiple lies, here to devise, plans of attack, ahead of our time. How they describe, haters can strive from the shine and hop. Jack Nicholson found it, tickle and nickel and dime. Rappers an issue and challenges, balance and talent and passion. It's talent and passion. Where do we go? That's what I ask myself now. Go to the Happy Camper Show, buddy. Have a black
But we don't know. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? From here. It's all Where do we go from here? 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 Where do we go? Where do we go from here? We're gonna take a quick break, quick water break, quick break. But we'll be back shortly.
I feel like every night I fall asleep, I'm going to sample that soundbite of your voice saying, "We're going to take a quick break." It's the closest the Happy Camper has ever been to an NPR concert.
That's the goal.
Mtali, I can't thank you enough for sharing your wonderful talent, your beautiful heart, and your brilliant ideas
Thank you.
with us tonight.
Thank you.
You guys, thank you for listening. Alex, I'm glad you could catch this. Some real life shit right here. Griffin, hopefully, if you're down, maybe we got a little piece from Umi, our boys out there in Cambridge. We're going to take about 10 minutes and we're going to come back. Mtali, you got some more goods for us?
I do.
All right. This ain't over, so I hope y'all stick around. Thanks again.
Damn. Whew. I'm having a moment here. Mtali, you are an inspiration, man. it your saxophone playing is sublime, man. And your words are incredible, and your energy and spirit, fucking amazing. I love it. Yeah, I'm actually like having a little bit of like just a moment. I wasn't even prepared to speak because I'm just in it so much, and I think that you guys at home are probably feeling the same thing. It's pretty incredible, and I sent out a link earlier. It's in the chat, so if you want to support Mtali, he does have a Bandcamp account, and of course, you know, supporting people on Bandcamp means that the vast majority of the money that you use to buy the album or whatever goes straight to the artist. So Bandcamp is a really great resource. So definitely hit that up. But of course, we got iTunes, Spotify. Those are equally amazing places to go catch some of Mtali's music. But I'm definitely looking forward to his next album, and I can't wait. But on another note, generally around this time in this program, every Thursday, or every Thursday that we've been having this program, we have Umi's Happy Minute. And of course, I love when Umi graces us with his presence and cuts something together from his wild adventures with his friends, whether it's swimming, golfing, skating, and all that amazing shit that he gets to do on a daily basis, which I'm incredibly jealous of. Plus, I kind of wish that I could skate. I can't. It's okay. I'm still young. I could learn. But this week, we have something a little special. Instead of him cutting together something new, we wanted to kind of give you a demo reel of the last what COVID has been like inside the Miranda Bach homestead. He's my roommate, of course. He's a professional bartender, not mixologist. Let's be clear, they don't like to be called that. So no mixology talk here. But he just likes to make drinks and make people happy. And for the first 3 or 4 months, every week that we did Happy Camper Show, he made me a drink and he brought it into my room. And kind of this is a reel of some of the best moments. So get excited. It's pretty hilarious, and I can't wait to share it with you. But yeah, hold on. Let's make sure we get this going correctly. Anyway, this is Umi's Happy Minute. Enjoy. And now, Umi's Happy Minute.
Umi's Happy Minute. Umi's Happy Minute. Umi's Happy Minute.
Take my money.
And now. Oh, no. Nope, not on repeat. Well, that's a little taste of the Umi's Happy Minute actually the behind the scenes of Umi's Happy Minute, so that you're all aware that every time he tested out a drink or something, he would give it to me. And so this pandemic has been a lot of drinking, which, it's good and bad. Delicious beverages. But let's be honest, we all need to slow down. I'm talking to you guys. I know you've been doing the same thing. But it's sad that we can't see Umar's face tonight. He's upstairs, actually. He's hanging out. And he's enjoying a nice evening with his wife. And I love her as well. Zoe, shout out. You're the best. I love my family. I love Zoe and Umar, my roommates. They're my family. They're my brother and sister. And I love them very much. But we have fun here. And we've had a lot of fun, sort of working on the Happy Camper show. And Tony has been an amazing inspiration to all of us and kind of breathed new life into my life. So I just wanted to say, Tony, how much I appreciate it. Sorry if the volume was down. Let me also say, hey, that Jenny, by no means do I mean to leave you out of this equation. Jenny Porter, who is handling the camera and the behind-the-scenes stuff in the camper, you're an amazing person, and it's been a joy to know you as well. So I just wanted to express my thanks to both Tony and Jenny. It's been a wild ride for the last 6 months, and I know COVID is a beast, and we're all doing the best we can. But I just want to tell you how much life you've breathed into my life, and how we're trying to bring music to everybody, to you guys at home, because music is a binding force, and we all have that shared love of it because it brings us together and it gets us on the same page, and it brings us to a place of love and gets us primed to talk and understand each other, which is a really cool thing. Music is like a magic that actually exists. So Tony, thank you. Jenny, thank you. Mtali, thank you. Zoe, Umar, thank you. Roger, Julie, thank you. Mom, Steve, thank you. I don't want to exhaust my time here just thanking everybody, but I am feeling very appreciative. And probably because the vibe has been set by Mtali to think and be appreciative. And let's keep this train rolling. I'm going to check in with Tony Lee Thomas and see where he's at. See if it's okay if we come back, dip in for a little bit more saxophone. But let's see what he's got. Tony, how we doing? I'm gonna dictate my texts, so I wish they could pop up on the screen. Tony, hello? How we doing, Tony? Let's see. Hopefully they're getting ready. I see some movement. I do. I see some movement. It's actually just, we could bring it up. We can bring it up. Let's do that. There's the camper cam. Ooh, yeah. I think people are getting ready. While we're waiting, I just want to also express how appreciative I am of Mtali and Tony for, being vocal and bringing their perspective to the Happy Camper show and to all of you. This conversation is a very, very important one, maybe the most important one of our day, and we all have to listen and engage with this conversation, even if it's difficult. And it's really important that we understand and attempt to understand each other. Even though we don't have shared experiences, some people just don't have a shared experience. That's okay. That's what empathy is for. That's what we're here to do, is to think, oh, cool. I want to understand this person over here and figure out exactly what they've gone through in their life, even though it's totally different from mine, so that we can connect. We can bridge, build some bonds. I know I'm into it. That's all I want to do with my life. Let's go. Let's build those bonds now. I promise that all of our lives will be much better if we can all understand each other and stop just slinging hatred, slinging stones at each other. You know what I mean? Let's take the time. Listen. Be open. That's all I gotta do. That's all I gotta do. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, enough of my jabbering, because I am just live producing this show, and I am not entertaining you in the slightest. It's not my job here tonight. I'm here to bring the Happy Camper Show to you at home. Oh, Sarita Brooks, magic that actually exists. Yeah. I can get deep sometimes. I can say stuff. I got some stuff. But why don't we, Oh, did I open up another beer? I did. Again, another shout out. Lamplighter Brewing. There it is. Jamberry. I call it Jamboozle. I was obsessed with the Heffalumps and Woozles, which was a, it was like a, oh shit, what was that? That was a, why am I blanking? Oh, Winnie the Pooh. I had this tape when I was a kid on repeat. It was called Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day, and I shit you not that it was in the middle of it he falls asleep and he has a psychedelic experience. And when I went to college, I studied psychedelia. I had a class called psychedelia, and that popped up. They showed it in class, and I was like, I know this like the back of my hand. It's trippy. Those animators had some balls. They're just like, hey kids, do you like acid? Here you go. Heffalumps and Woozles. So, Jamboozle. They're in, they're out, they're up, they're down, they're all about. They're far, they're near, they're insincere. Beware, beware. That was the gist of the song. So, what we got? Nothing yet from the talent, and that's to be expected. They need to warm up. They need to polish their instruments. They need to decompress from the first set and get excited for the second. And of course, they might need to relax, drink a beer, and get into the right headspace. I know I do. And all I'm doing is sitting here at a computer in front of a green screen. You might notice that you can see the space behind me. It's because there's a green screen back here, which there it is. There it is. I love this thing. I could even change the background. Ooh, should I? Don't tempt me with a good time. Let's do this. I love technology, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna nerd out while I have the time. Let's go. We're still in space. This is the old style space. This is the sort of like Star Trek universe space. It's a little bit more simple, a little bit more, tried and true, just white dots flying through space. Whereas this one is the, I'm tripping out, man. I'm tripping out. I got blues and reds and greens. I look like Rodney Dangerfield. How's everyone doing at home? Come on, chat. Put some things in the chat. Show some love from Mtali. Give him a little saxophone. I saw somebody using the saxophone emoji, and I like that a lot. Let's first person to do. Give me 9 saxophone emojis in one line, and you'll win a lifetime supply of amazing music by subscribing to Spotify. That's what you win. But you have to pay for it. Anyone? No? No? No. Yeah. Alright. Fine. Tony says, do the double bubble. And I feel like that's like a dance move. Like something that like the kids just made up, you know? It's like we have flossing, which you can't see me doing, but I know how to do it. I can do a floss. I can floss like the best of them. But what's the double bubble? I don't know what the double bubble is. What's the double bubble? Tony, please explain what the double bubble is. I'd love to know. It's a double bubble. I thought this is the double bubble. This is a singular bubble. And then that's a square. It's like a cube. Well, no, it's a square. It's 2-dimensional. Flying through 3-dimensional space right now, so clearly it is 3-dimensional. You just can't see it. Okay. Perspective is everything, guys. Okay. What is the double bubble? What is a double bubble? I have one bubble. I only need to be in one bubble. Hey, Tony. Okay. What do you mean double bubble? What do you mean? Tony Thomas. Oh, sweet. He's ready. All right. You're live. And we're back to the Happy Camper Show. Thanks for listening to me, and we'll see you a little bit later. Bye.
Fucking Griffin. He does have a way of... Okay, we are live. We are back. So, thank you guys for sticking around. Thanks for listening. Derek Kip, it's good to see you in there. Saveda Brooks, not to be confused with Serena Rook. Nice to see you. Cecilia, I'm glad you're sitting down watching. I'm guessing you're sitting next to my buddy Alex out there in Port Huron. I hope you're taking good care of that kid.
Can I ask how many people are watching?
So that is actually a more loaded question than it may sound, because we're watching from YouTube, where we have, or at least it says 3 viewers here, but there are X amount on Facebook, X amount on Twitch, X amount on your page, X amount on my page.
My page.
Jenny's page is live. You're saying our primary camera operator's page is live.
No,
I mean, Mtali Shaka Banda, you are streaming to a lot of places right now. And from a kid that grew up with limited means, that shit adds up. I wish I had my little change jar right now. I would show it to you. It's a ceramic jar with a cork in the top that says college money.
Just the kid from Brockton. That's the hashtag I'm running with.
So, we have a few more deliciously well-composed songs from the soon-to-be Dr. Mtali Shaka Banda. Doctor of...
Just a kid from Brockton. African American Studies.
Yes.
Cool. All right, this next one, it's a little lighter. It's a little lighter. I wrote this one.
Paint me a picture. Talk to me.
We'll start with So I had broken up with a girl, and I went away to Maine. I had a friend up there, and I knew people up there, and so I went up for the weekend and to write songs, actually, to work on this music and just get away from town and just create. And I was sitting at the piano, and I went to get some coffee, and I went to sit back down, and it was a grand piano, and I went down, and as I went down, my keys hit. Yeah, just hit that. And then I was like, there's something there. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Just a technical difficulty we're getting through it. How's that sound? Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's try that. I'm gonna play that back. We in a camper. I don't know where we're going anymore. I don't know who I am. We used to run in circles. I still run in circles, trying to catch the end of my own tail. We used to run away now. All I do is pray now, trying to understand the word. I don't know where we're going anymore. I don't know who I am. I don't know where we're going anymore. I don't know who I am. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be I just wanna be free. Y'all can sing along. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be I just wanna be. It's COVID, you know. Free. We all locked up. I just wanna be. I just wanna be. Some of y'all got crazy significant others, kids, parents. I just wanna be. I just wanna be. Just tell your girl. I love you, baby. I just wanna be, I just wanna be free. I just wanna be, I just wanna be free. I just wanna be, I just wanna be free. That was cool. That was cool.
I love it. If I may, I just wanted to share with our viewers that in the weeks leading up to these shows, I'll generally spend some time digesting the music of our guests so that I can figure out ways to best try to capture them. And this past week has been not a labor of professional indulgence so much as renewing my life, listening to your music. Seriously, Mtali, your words are so righteous, but your voice is so dynamic and beautiful and delicate and powerful at the same time. My dog is sleeping better than she has in a long time because your music has been playing in our home. I just wanted to share that, man.
Well, that means a lot. That means a lot, for real, for real. Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you.
These next two songs are kind of like one song. And so it's going to be the last two songs, or the last song, however you want to look at it. But I guess the idea is you go through life having these experiences, and for me, this experience was going back 4 years ago for the second time into play. And I remember being on this international music festival on this stage, and across the way, right, we had Nkata Bay, just because this year it happened to be where my family's from. And I remember looking over and seeing a gravesite, and in that gravesite was Mtali Shaka Banda and William Banda, my great-grandfathers, and who I'm both named after. And not too far from there was my grandfather, who I'm named after. And so it was a surreal moment to feel like you are playing for your ancestors, and you really are. And I think that's something that black folks don't necessarily get to experience. And so with all that being said, I had this experience. It was great. And you want to stay in that experience, you want to stay in that place, you want to stay with the people that you met, but that that's not where right now you're needed. You got to go other places. You have to have other experiences, because summer can't last forever. And that's what this is called. Summer can't last forever. So we're going to start this over. I remember. Gotta find that key. I remember the way it was. I remember the way it felt. I went and go to see myself, and I found myself in you. I went and go to see myself, I went and go to lay to rest the past, the pain, the scars, the ghosts. They stayed with me until I went home. The past, the pain, the scars, the ghosts. They stayed with me until I went home. The past, the pain, the scars, the ghosts, they stayed with me until I went home. The past, the pain, the scars, the ghosts, they stayed with me. guess I can go, but no matter the distance, there's a place in my heart that I know it will never go change. If you look close enough, you will see that I'm listening. I guess I can go, but no matter the distance, there's a place in my heart that I know it will never go change. If you look close enough, you can see that I'm listening. I guess I can go. I guess I can go. I guess I can go. I can go. I know we got our lives for us to be. If it's too much, we got the world for us to see. I know you young, we got our lives for us to be. If it's too much, can I get a wish somewhere? Make this last forever. I never thought I'd ever be here, and now it's over. I know we got our lives for us to be. If it's too much, we got the world for us to see. I know we got our lives for us to be. If it's too much, we got the world. Can I get a wish somewhere? Make this last forever. I never thought I'd ever be here, and now it's over. I know we got our lives for us to be. If it's too much, we got the world for us to see. I know we got our lives for us to be. If it's too much. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That was a lot of fun.
My good friend Margaret Barton Ross, who lives out in Rainier, Oregon, wanted to thank you for sharing your beautiful music. She hosts a wonderful house concert in her home, obviously not in the pandemic age.
Yeah, and obviously, sending my love in Oregon. I know it's real out there.
Oh man, it looks pretty disconcerting.
Yeah.
So our love goes to you, Margaret. I hope you're all right out there. I hope you're staying safe, and you got plenty of welcoming arms waiting for you to come take shelter with us out here.
The camp is a little cramped, but
I make room. I make do.
that's okay. Well then,
Growing up with my mom and my sister, she used to say we didn't have a lot, but she would say we'll manage.
that's real. That's real.
And we did.
Yeah, that's
So,
real.
Mtali, I can't thank you enough for doing this.
Yeah, I can't thank you enough for letting me do this. This was fun.
I feel like this is the tip of the iceberg. I wish I had 10 more hours to pick your brain. There's so many topics I would love to discuss with you.
This don't have to be the last time, And I think if this is the new normal, holla at me when you make it back up north of the Mason-Dixon line.
I was hoping you'd say that,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying?
I'm in if you're in. I'm
man.
always down.
Yeah, man.
Do you hate the camper vibe?
Yeah, it did. It did. We made it work. That was fun.
This has been such a special night. Break bread, share some stories, get to know a little bit. And next time, so we're going to just say, we're not going to say goodnight, we're going to say to be continued. Yeah. Mtali, I got the camera on you. Talk to your people.
My name's Mtali Banda. You can find my music. A lot of big things are happening. New music is coming out. So if you find me on the socials and keep up to date, I put all this stuff up there, and it's COVID, so everybody can come to all the shows, and everybody can reach out and everybody can make it. So connect. Derek
Kipp actually put a link up to your Bandcamp.
Word, yeah. Buy music.
When are you releasing your next album?
Next album's in like a year, but we got music coming out.
Working on it.
Throughout, yeah. So
cool.
It's a process, but it's a beautiful one. But yeah.
Well, I know I will be waiting with bated breath. So.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you for sharing your talent. Force.
Yeah?
Thank you for dropping a verse.
You're welcome.
That hit me in the feels. It hit me in the heart. I really hope I hit the mix right for you guys. We're going to go back and watch this show multiple times. I'm just going to add it to the Dr. Banda binge that I've been in for the last week. And I'll tell you this, if you go to his YouTube and you just let it rip, you end up in some weird places after Mtali's shit goes bye-bye. So Haley Broderick, who asked, is he playing Street Fighter?
Yes.
The answer is yes, and that's my man Catalyst.
Oh, wait, could you see it in the camera?
Catalyst, Force, thank you guys for hanging out. Jenny Porter, thank you all for all your wonderful work as our primary camera operator tonight. Jenny Porter has a forthcoming album that we are done mixing as of tomorrow, and that's going to the mastering suite tomorrow night. So Jenny, I'm super excited about that. I hope you are too. These mixes are sounding pretty goddamn good. But last and certainly not least, I want to thank all the boys out there at Gigabit. Griffin, your work is still the best. I'm psyched that we're back. Umi, thanks for the Happy Minute compilation. I didn't get to watch it, but I heard about it. I'm looking forward to checking it out. Thank you guys for hosting this stream. Thank you guys for doing everything that you're doing to support live music in these crazy times. Lastly, please, you guys take care of each other out there. Be good to each other out there. Find ways to understand each other, relate, and empathize with one another. We gotta save this. We gotta make a comeback. We're in the 11th hour. It's time to throw up our Hail Marys, and our Hail Marys are our compassion and feeling for each other. So thank you guys for listening. Continue to support live music. Mtali Shaka Banda, soon to be Dr. Banda. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week right here from Mtali and Force's parking lot. I'm not going to tell you who our guest is next week, but I think you're going to be excited about it.
This is cool.
All right. Until next time, be safe out there, you guys. Thanks for watching.
That's cool like that.
Well, I had to get away and leave it all behind me in a camper someone probably cooked meth with in the 90s. I opened up the door and stepped inside, and it smelled like an elderly couple had died. So I built myself a traveling studio. I packed up my dog and hit the rodeo to come and play for you wherever you'll let us. But you better be up to date on your tetanus. Welcome to the Happy Camper Show.
I did again. I didn't breathe.
Hey everybody, my name's Griffin. Thank you so much for tuning into the Happy Camper Show. This was one for the books. Mtali, thank you so much. You're an incredible musician, an incredible person, and we can't wait to hear what you got coming up next. And hopefully when Tony gets back above the Mason-Dixon line, as you say, that you can come back on and, give us some more of that saxophone. It was unreal. Anyway, I had a blast. I want to thank everybody, Tony, Jenny, Mtali, Catalyst, Force, the whole crew. Even if you're playing Street Fighter, I mean that's a morale boost for anybody who's around. So that literally does something to a room when you got, you know, what was it, M. Bison, you know, which I think was the final character, but you could play him in Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That was always solid, and you know, that'll make the vibe real nice. You just gotta throw some Street Fighter on, and that's a lesson to everybody. Okay, more Street Fighter and less street fighting. You know what I mean? More peace, more beauty, more music, more understanding. Okay, but if you want to get out some anger, go to Street Fighter. You know what I mean? Play as M. Bison or Dalsim or Blanca. Yeah, Blanca. He was a great character. Anyway, I want to just thank everybody. So thank you for tuning in, and I am out of here. Tune in next week. Brand new Happy Camper. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.